All right, and so we're back from the break. Chris, I know everyone's been anxiously waiting to hear your 3 actionable steps. I gotta look from Brian, like I don't know what I was supposed to. Okay, 3 actionable steps on.
We're all in trouble over here.
I know, like what's going on? Of what we can be doing right now as marketers. Is that fair to say? I mean, because we're all business owners.
Yes.
So help us to take us down those steps.
3 things very quickly that we'll talk about. One is context over content.
Okay.
You go to Facebook not to see helpful tips about realtor marketing. You go to Facebook to see pictures of friends and family and cats, right? And while you're standing 5 minutes in line at Starbucks, you're flipping through and scrolling. So context over content.
Okay.
Content is king, but not really.
Okay.
Not really. The second is to ignore vanity metrics. I hear from people all the time.
What? I'm sorry. Slow down. What is that?
Vanity metrics.
What is that?
Those are things like, how many likes did I get on this? How many comments did I get? How many people shared it? Because at the end of the day, when you're focusing on business, that's the difference between when I looked at even starting my business, there are enough social media marketing companies out there, and everybody's an expert.
Just like people with cameras and photography, right?
Yes.
There's how many photography businesses are out there, right?
Everywhere.
Right.
Where the difference between being able to get 200 likes on a picture and actually getting the phone to ring or getting to sell something is the difference between a vanity metric and focusing on business. And focusing on business is really where you need to. So ignore the vanity metrics to a large extent. We'll talk about that quickly. And the third is videos.
Videos.
Text, pictures, videos. Videos are king. Live videos. Videos like what Jennifer does.
All right. Jennifer Johnson here in the studio with us with a perfect spot for you, who does the Matterport videos.
Yes. Well, the funny thing is those are actually not technically videos.
Oh, okay.
If you would, but we do aerial videos for realtors as well.
Okay.
We also, speaking of cats, we have Holly, the Dalmatian, who's the inspiration for our branding, The Perfect Spot, and she does a lot of YouTube videos.
So you understand the videos with the marketing as well.
Absolutely. I can tell you, I share so many things about Matterport, and I'll maybe get 1 or 2 comments, shares, but if I post a YouTube video about my dog, Holly, running around a neighborhood and showcasing a home, I get 4 phone calls.
So why is that? So like what you were saying with videos, people, explain that a little bit for us.
It's really context.
Okay.
That is context. So a couple case studies. So I'm working with somebody right now that's targeting plumbers and HVAC companies.
Okay.
And instead of running an ad on Facebook to say, we'll do this for you and here's what we'll do, something that they actually care about, that they're going to laugh about. So did some research on what plumbers really are looking for and what they really like to see on Facebook, and then doing something that they want to share and something that they want to talk to their friends about and tag. And the same thing with the video. We did that with a video with somebody else, and then we ran an ad against it where it's another plumber that's just, for lack of a better term, screwing up something.
Okay.
And said, tag a plumber. And we've spent $8 and gotten 12 leads for this guy.
Really? Off an $8 ad on Facebook?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
That's
because when you get very specific with who your niche is, we hear things like avatar, and we hear all these, who's your ideal candidate and your ideal customer. But when you get very specific and you know what you're doing and you think of funnels in context, when you do that in video, when you do those things and you combine them, that's where you can start really doing something.
So it's the layering effect.
Yes, it is.
Is layering the correct term, or is that just a fancy Christy Porter made-up word?
It is a correct term to some extent, but thinking about funnels, and yes, yeah.
But it is kind of fancy.
It is, and thinking about thinking campaigns.
Right.
So something we were talking about during break is making sure that your digital and your print, that you have to be in all these different places. You have to do things in-house and face-to-face with people. You have to go to networking events. You have to do email marketing. You have to make sure your website does. All these things have to work together, and how do they work together? That's the key.
Talk to me about your website. I know that you said that you don't like to create websites, but are we still living in an age where the website is it just more of a virtual or it's just like a giant business card? I mean, are people really interacting on websites anymore, or is it just more I have a presence? Because you remember, you know what I mean? There used to be a time where, you have a website. Oh, ChristyPorter.com. Well, that's fancy, right? Yeah. And now it's like, who doesn't have a website? I mean, everybody does. So
everybody does.
You know.
And you really have to. But with marketing and sales, people have to know you, like you, and trust you.
That's right. That's called our COI.
That's exactly right.
Yes.
So they get to know you through branding. They get to like you through however they meet you or what they see. And then they get to trust you That's the hard part, right? And that's what you can't get from a website. Nobody's going to trust you from a website.
Except for mine.
Except for yours.
Just
And
kidding.
websites are great. I love websites.
Yeah.
But social media and your social presence, it's okay, and it gives you the ability as a small business owner to do the thing that you haven't been able to do at any given point in time before, which is put a person and a personality to your brand, which you can't do with just a website. You can, but not
And that's where
same.
the videos really come into
Yes,
play.
it does.
Right?
Yeah.
So you almost get an emotional attachment, wouldn't you say?
Yes. People connect with you, by seeing you, hearing you,
That's exactly right.
getting to know you.
That's exactly right. So,
Right.
and that's where those things really have to come together. So, if you think about 3 actionable steps: context over content.
Okay.
Stop posting. This is what we do on Facebook. Nobody cares. They get it.
Thank you. I'm at Starbucks. I'm at Target. I'm getting in
Yes.
the car. I'm driving
Or
70
I'll
miles an
sell your
hour.
house. I'll sell your house. I'll sell your. I know
Right.
it says you're a realtor. I kind of get that. I like your page.
I know.
Okay, give me something that's relevant that I really want to see, because I'm just
Right.
trying to flip through things that make me laugh.
Right.
Pictures of cats. Right.
Right.
That's what works.
Maybe as realtors, we should post things like falling down the stairs. That would be fun.
That would be fun.
Like the clumsy realtor or
Yeah.
something, like branding or.
I don't know how many times you can do that video, but
That's true. Now I'm in the hospital.
Now I'm in the
Falling
hospital.
realtor.
Here's my
Right.
doctor.
Right.
So context over
Okay,
content.
gotcha.
Vanity metrics give you an idea of what's going on, but everything really happens in the individual conversations.
Okay.
Somebody's liking a post or commenting on Facebook, go in and have that conversation with them. Go in as you, share it as you, and when people are doing things, don't look at that. I posted something the other day for a client, had 0 likes, 0 shares, and they got 3 people that sent them direct messages. I'll take the individual messages
No kidding.
over a like
Yeah.
and a share any day of the week. I don't care how many people like it or share
Right.
it. And then look at videos, live videos,
Okay.
videos like this, aerial photography videos.
Good deal. Let's stop right there and take a break because I want to come back to the vanity metrics.
Yeah.
I think that's just a fun term.
It is,
vanity
isn't it?
metrics. Like how much do you like yourself kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
I mean, really.
It makes us feel good.
Right.
Yeah.
Doesn't do
does.
anything for business, but it makes us feel good.
Right. So let's come back and talk a little bit more about that. Sound good?
Absolutely.
Okay. This is Real Estate Matters with Christy Porter, and our co-host today is Chris Perry and Jennifer Johnson, while Tamika Bryant is enjoying fun in the sun in Florida. We'll be right back.